Hello. My name is Sally. I am an expert of English literature. This is my story. I want to tell you about my last trip by plane. I want to tell you about my fantastic day. You can read my story and learn English with me. It is a beautiful day of September. I am at my house, getting myself ready to go to the airport. The airport is about 3 kilometers away from my house. The time was 10:05 a.m. and the trip was at 12 p.m., so I had enough time to do everything I need before I leave my house. At 11 a.m., I was waiting for a taxi to take me to the airport. And after a few minutes of waiting, a taxi stopped for me, so I got in it and said to the driver to take me quickly to the airport. And after about 15 minutes, I was at the airport. I show my ticket to the conductor, then I walked into the plane. My seat was 13A. So I walked and looked for this seat number till I found it. It was a very beautiful seat near the window. I was very happy for that. So I sat on the seat. I looked from the window and saw more people walking into the plane. I was very eager to fly high in the sky. After a few minutes, all the passengers are in the plane now and the plane was ready to take off. I heard the captain telling the passengers to fasten their seatbelts on the microphone, and then the hostess came and checked all the passengers and told them to fasten their seatbelts. After that, the plane started to move forward. That was because there was a truck pulling the plane to the runway. After reaching the runway, the truck went away and the plane started to accelerate. I was very happy, eager and scared at once. And after a few moments, the plane became in the sky, and I felt like I was in a car. Because the plane became very quiet and comfortable. The plane was getting higher and higher in the sky. I felt like we were going on a trip to the space. Then the plane started to stabilize. I looked from the window and couldn't see anything except the whiteness. I felt like I was a small bird flying in this infinite sky. There was a young girl sitting next to me. I told her that we became very high in the sky. She told me that she was also scared because it was her first time to travel by plane. So we kept speaking about various things all the way. And after about 30 minutes, I could see from the window, because there weren't any clouds. I looked down and I felt like I was going to fall. I will never forget that moment. Then, and after about 3 hours of flying, we were close to our destination, so the captain told us to fasten our seatbelts and get ready for landing. I was so scared and I was imagining crazy things about what could happen. Then the hostess came to me and told me that there was no reason to be scared, and then she went to her seat and also fastened her seatbelt. Then the plane started to go down slightly. I could hear the sound of the plane wheels when they were opened. After a few moments, the plane became very close to the ground, and suddenly I felt that the plane stopped. That's because the plane landed well and I was so scared so I didn't know that we landed. And then a truck with a ladder on it came to the plane and we got out of the plane. I was very happy that we finally reached. I will never forget that trip, because it was my first trip by plane and I enjoyed it so much. Also, I got a new friend, Mary, the girl I was talking to in the plane. So she gave me her phone number and also I gave her mine. And now she is my best friend ever. I hope you enjoyed this story. To improve your English, you should never give up. Study grammar and learn new words, and listen to our stories to build up your listening skills. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.